right. Sorry for the short delay, everybody. Good morning. It is time for a big day. We've got Cosmic Crucible finale. We've got our last attempt at the War Scourge. We've got our first round of Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes Grand Arena Coliseum. And maybe some Lord of the Rings if we can fit it in this morning. Nothing really going on, unfortunately. We got to unlock Boromir in that game still, but not a lot of live service content to be going through in that game at the moment. So that said, we're going to get hyped. All right. So, sorry, friends. In my rush to be here on time, I haven't done a lot of my boring daily crap, so we're going to knock out a couple things real quick before we jump in. I'm just trying to find some purple mystic gear. It's rough out here in the land of needing purple mystic gear. I wish this shop had purple stuff. Just the purple stuff I need, though. So this way the rest of the community isn't upset, but I still get purple stuff. Alright, seriousness. In all seriousness. The grind right now for Mystic Materials for me is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. There's not enough purple gear in the whole world for me right now. I need those. Everybody needs it right now. That's real lame. Getting there, friends. I think we're going to have a pretty impressive one-year account review coming up in about a month and a half. Ooh, we need those. Look at all that. Yeah, everyone needs that. Let's see. Come on. You jerks. You're not going to give me any, are you? Nope, don't need that right now. Alright, well, only a couple options left, and then we'll get into this. Oh, it was a good out. Sorry, didn't let you guys hear it. But yeah, we'll get into this in just a second. This Mystic Gear grind is killing me. Alright. Last chance. Oh, I'll take some of those. Come on, Sigil 2s. No Sigil 2s. We're about to get going on Gammas, though, so we'll need that. Alright. I'm not worried about that. Okay. Alright, friends. Let's get into it. Oh, we got a war to do this morning, too. I always forgot about that. I see our opponent here. We've got Dracula as our opponent. And I'm a lot less scared of Dracula than I am of the last person we played. This is a much more manageable defense all around. Everything's in the wrong rooms. Yeah, they got to win, though. So, I mean, we can't discount them. They do have a Red Hulk over here in room 1 that's super duper strong. They have a good Heroes for Hire. Wakanda's is trash. These Infinity Watch are going to be nothing because they're in the wrong room. So I feel to say that this Doom is kind of scary, but the rest of this is not. And then a little baby Rebirth at the back end. So, that being said, let's go in order of threats. Heroes for Hire is a threat. I feel like Gamma is a bigger threat. So we're going to go at Gamma first. And we're not going to hold anything back. We're going straight in with the MOE. We're going Big Mo. Masters of Evil. It's a good hype track this morning, I think. Got some actual content today. It's been fun. It's been a good week overall. We had a really tough swing up in Cosmic Crucible yesterday. I'm actually really happy with how we performed in that. Let's get that ability. Oh, it can't be. Shit. I targeted the wrong person first because I'm dumb. This might be harder than it should be, but that's okay. We'll get through it. Look at that. Look at that Hulk. Can we get the stun? Sure can't because he's got the... Yeah. Okay. Speed up. Let's just... Okay. Alright. Attack up. Let's get the taunt over here for me. Keep him away from all my minions and stuff. Alright, there's a lot of death proof now. I goofed. That's okay. We'll get Hulk out. No assists on that? Come on, game. Yeah, there's some assists. Just gotta get in there before he gets his death proof back. Oh, look at that. Basicked him out. Okay. Give him the old Zerp and Flirt for all my Archer fans. Man, that is a really dumb Red Hulk, and it's not their fault, it feels like, either. Oh, there it is. There's the trauma. All right. Well, we've almost got the whole team. Oh, we lost somebody. Shit. Okay. I'm going to stand by. That's a really dumb Hulk. We might need to back out, though, because I screwed up. All right, she's out. We out. Yep, I screwed up. That's on me. If we lose, it's because I picked the wrong person to attack first. That's my bad. It's the only problem with starting early for me is my brain ain't working. Same team. I don't think we need to change anything except for my first attack. That's why we got to take out all of his support first. Especially because that one's a big boy, too. I goofed. Let's do the smart thing. Stop him from spreading death proof. Hey, Master Gilgamesh, we done goofed. It's alright. We will come right back from it. And if this is their best defense, I think my defense will hold them pretty good overall. So I'm not, like... I ain't mad about it, we'll put it that way. I ain't mad. Alright. There goes She-Hulk. Let's get regular Hulk out of here. Yeah, you can taunt all you want, buddy. I was coming for you anyway. Boom! I mean, it sounds silly, but I wish all of Absorbing Man's powers had to do with him throwing bricks at people like that. Oh my god, it's so dumb. It's so funny. Yeah, okay. It's okay. Let's give him the Zerp and Flirt. Big laser beams. Alright. Now we're looking a lot better. Okay, there we go. See? I just did it wrong last time, guys. That was an easy win. I shouldn't have dropped that first battle, but you live and you learn. Plus the Cosmic Crucible room bonuses sometimes mix it up too. But if we lose, it's probably because I had to swing twice on that. Alright, next threat. Let's see. Oh, they're in the raid room. I was all nervous, and I'm like, oh, oops, they're in the raid room. Don't have to worry about it. We got Death Seed. Death Seed gonna chew through this team with all the raid bonuses. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go. Oh, no. All right, we'll wait 5 seconds, 3 seconds. Welcome back from the ad break, everybody. It's time for the raid room. Doing Death Seed versus Heroes for Hire. Everybody on the Heroes for Hire is blind, so I'd say we're off to an excellent start. Let's get Misty Knight the Charger out of here. Wow. I should get over counters. She did. Ooh. Big hits. This is a swing up for me, too, which is pretty awesome. Let's just dominate this team. We don't have any debuffs. We'll just use the basic. Get him out of here. Get him out. Yes. All right. Get her out. She's next. If we get her out, they're not going to do, like, any damage. Yes. Yes. All the wins. I can't. I revived somebody from their team. All right. Yeah, I'm going to probably clean through the rest of these real fast. I swear to God, if I lose by that one reset, I would be so mad. I would be so mad at myself later. All right, this is the next big threat. No one out here dishes out blinds. We might as well take in New Warriors, yeah? I think that's the next smartest. It's the big brain, right? Too far. I went too far. New Warrior, new Avenger, new this, new this. It's like they can't think of other names. Or they're literally just taking names from Marvel Comics, which is a bad idea, because they're not always the most inventive. No, we want her on the end. next to... There we go. That's how we want it. So if they're going to beat me up because of taunt, they could beat up Deathpool, who could take them hits and get them charges. Alright. Yeah, I kind of feel like the healer, Doom are probably the two top priorities. But everything's weak. I feel like we can focus down everybody else. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Let's hopefully blind on Doom. Nope, we didn't get the blind on either, but that's okay. Having the right team for the job feels really good all the time. Come on. It's okay. Oh my god, so many Doom bots. Jesus Christ. Come on, game. Can I have a turn, please? Why do they get 8 turns in a row? This is ridiculous. Game. Game. Oh my god. I can't wait to get Doom. I'm actually thinking that I might skip the next Scourge and just focus exclusively on DD4. Just so that this can stop being a problem I have to worry about. It's okay, we lost one. I would rather have not lost one, but if they were going to pop all those Doom bot sacks, at least they did it all on one person. She was the only one that died, so... No complaint there. Just Doom is... When you don't have Doom, it's like fighting a Dormammu and not having Dormammu. It's like, wow, I shouldn't even see this. This feels bad. I'm not going to waste Cosmic there. We're going to use him here. We're just going to go straight Big Fang swanging. I think we can go straight up that, and then Castro. I passed, I think. Just hate the team. This is what happens when you don't like another team and you want them to die very badly. You just throw this at them. We just go over here and we focus down Captain Carter. Get that ability block on her. Blah. All right, home free. Bow! Oh, and that's a game. All right. Yeah, we ain't worrying about all of those heal ups and buff ups and respawns. We just ain't dealing with it today. We weren't having it. All right. Well, let's get some unlimited X-Men up in here. Oh, not unlimited. Yeah. Oh, it's uncanny. No, I clicked uncanny the first time. It was unlimited. All right, let's see. Rogue in the middle. Bow, 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 bow. All right. It's a straight punch across, but we get Cosmic Crucible bonuses, so I don't think we really have to worry about anything there. All right. Today, team. Yes, I get it. Can I have a turn? And it's not even Rogue. That's okay. Let's give him the bad touch. Wow, that's a pretty strong Adam Warlock right there. He's not having it. Oh, look at that. Moonstone just deleted all the buffs from my Rogue. That's cool. Alright, well, now, because of that, Moonstone has to go with Extreme Prejudice. Hit whoever you want, Adam Warlock. You ain't killing nobody. Not today. Not on my team. Oh, maybe you will kill Phantom X. Jesus Christ! Oh, this game does not like me today. This should have been an easy, full efficiency clear this morning, and I am screwing it up, apparently. Maybe I should have kept Cosmic for these guys. War Crimes? Same with Napalm? Right, come on. Right? That's what I'm saying. She should absolutely have stolen, like, energy for attacks and stuff, as well as giving herself all kinds of cool buffs. Hey, Admiral, it's going good this morning. Not so far, so good, except for I can't figure out why this team gets to fold me like I'm a goddamn pinup model this morning. I am just not getting lucky. Like, they just, this is the, I swear to Christ, they updated the AI in this game recently, because it's starting to play a lot more like Lord of the Rings Home, where all the ads are actually, or enemy characters are actually smart. Oh, nope, we're going to have to drop another one. We lost Rogue. Oh, goodness. It is not a good day for beating on easy teams. This is the most trouble I've had with easy teams. Master Gilgamesh, I'm going to take that back a step. I smacked in yesterday's stream. I smacked this team around with a not with this team, with a weaker team. So it's more, I think it's the room bonuses for Wrecking Ball. On defense and offense, on turn, if a character has taunt, gain offense up. See, and that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that shouldn't have had anything to do with the play of this matchup. That's where we're at, though. It's okay. What happened was the Moonstone cleared all of Rogue's buffs, and that was pretty much the end of Rogue. They just kept her stun-locked and blind and useless the entire time. So we go Moonstone first this time, apparently. But I don't think it'll... This is like our first round, too. We had another rough first round start. Okay. Yeah, you're going to dodge. Everyone's going to get rid of that dodge. You're going to get the bad touch today. But yeah, like, doesn't even put the debuffs on. It's wild. Okay. Come on, game. Can I have another turn before Moonstone gets to clear all my buffs? Please, for the love of Christ. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think this team sucks. I think my Unlimited sucks. My Unlimited is definitely not good compared to, like, other Unlimiteds out there in the game. Come on. Get one more. Okay, good. Good. Let's get this off. That should kill her. Now we don't have to worry about losing all my buffs on Rogue. I'll go Phyla-Vell because she can heal. Oh, the Death Proof. Okay, I was like, how the hell does that not kill? All right, Admiral. We'll see you in a little bit. I'm going to be here till at least 9:30, 10 o'clock Eastern Standard, so you got time. All right. Now we're looking. Look at that. It's all about knowing what's going to screw you up. And I think that's the number one thing I'm still learning about this game is, like, how mechanics work in certain game modes. I think has been not a struggle for me, but just it's a lot to remember. I mean, if you just look at the channel description, we play 3 of these hero collectors on a daily basis. It's a lot to keep straight. All right, let's get Gamora's first life out of here. Really wish I had Gamma on offense, but they were on defense. Gamma, we just wipe this up real quick. And my Gamma's a baby Gamma. Come on, give me an AoE so I can just take out... Yes, there it is, the Gambit Ultimate that most of the time we don't even get to see in Cosmic Crucible. All right. Napalm, more crimes. Let's just get Gamora out. Yeah, see, just look at that one RNG swing makes all the difference. We're going to finish this with almost max efficiency. I mean, except for time, but yeah, I mean, it's wild how big of a difference that can make. All right. You want me to attack you? I'll attack you. All right, come on. Come on. Get rid of that death proof, please. Thank you. There we go. And a win. Yeah, I just had a rough start. That's all it was. Just a rough start. All right, we cruising through. Last but not least. Oh, I could see that. I could see them being the worst Horseman team. Yeah. Again, they're a Cosmic Crucible only focus. They don't have a ton of offense. Yeah, I get you. I get you. Definitely not my worst team, though. I will say they're a little more finesse, too. Like, you really got to pick your targets well for that team. Show them what a real Wakanda looks like, by the way. This is my favorite, to go in with the Wakanda mirror match and just be like, nah, my Wakandans are better, buddy. Oh, they put Cherie in the front too, like a bunch of no-nothings? Come on. You don't put her up front for me to just smack down. Look at that. Already she did. I don't think either of them are going to make it. Nope. I don't like you having buffs. Alright. Bow, dead. Insta-kill. Yep. Alright, friends, and that is a Cosmic Crucible. Let's see if they've swung yet. Oh, Darkhold is by far the best Horseman team. And the only reason I think that, not because I actually haven't leveled up, because I cannot beat them. I cannot beat them. There are no counters for that team unless you play like a god and you have the perfect RNG. So if I have to pick a best, I'm gonna say the best Horseman team is Darkhold all day. Gamma would be a close second, very close second. Yep, there it is. Lost it because I had to back up. Damn. Well, let's see how they did. Just because I'm curious now. That's what happens when I get into gold. I have 3. They knock me back into silver 4, and I do amazing for 2 weeks, and they put me back up in gold, and I get 1 good week, and then I get smacked back down again. All right, they're unlimited. Took out my Young Avengers. See, they had a combat cancel too. That sucks. I needed them to have 1 more. See, they had a little better efficiency on their attacks too. Their new warriors took out my Rebirth in the Raid Room. Masters of Evil took out my Nowhere and Cosmic. They brought their hate to my Invaders here in Stage 4, which is like the offense-defense taunt buff room, which I really thought this team was going to do more here, and they haven't. They might have to be an offense team for that room. Man, I got extreme prejudiced all the way around. See? Darkhold. Hate that team. Until I have it. Alright. That's tough L's, but that's all my fault. If I wouldn't have misprioritized those first 2 attacks, I would have won that. So that just goes to show you gotta plan it out, you gotta play smart. That said, let's try another swing at this. So we've got a couple nodes left on what'll be my highest score ever. It'd be about 900k. And I really want it. Oop, too far. I really want it because last I checked on the leaderboards, I was in like the top 5,000-ish. Oh, find me. Where? There he is. So I bumped down a bit. Okay, so like that's what I'm saying. Like yesterday, I was in the top 5,000. I feel like if I get 900k, I can get myself to a point where I can get a really good payout in Red Hulk shards, because my Red Hulk is pushing for 5, and I would really love like a 5-3 or a 5-4 Red Hulk. Oh my god, that would be so helpful. All right, so the thing that was holding us up here, we lost our throwaway team, which sucks, but we were able to get the thing we were missing on British Zemo here on Union Jack, so they should be getting a lot more deflects. And we were able to take out Cable, so hopefully they will not have as much turn meter manipulation. And if we can get out of here with everyone at decent health, I think we're home free. We should be okay. Alright. Yeah, they have Cloak and Dagger to start, which sucks. Let's just get this man out of here. I don't like you, Cloak. Is he going to get the blind off right away? Oh, no, he used it last game. Okay. They are surprisingly good here, but they are surprisingly not good in this node. Look at that. We already lost. Yeah, they are not good in this node, period. The second node, they work fine. This node, they clean house. There's really nothing to mess with them here. But this node, because of that Emma Frost, just taking all of our turn meter and giving it to literally anybody else on their team has been very painful. I mean, like, I budgeted 30 minutes to sit here for this node. Like, that's where we're at this morning, because this node is the make or break for me, and it's making me mad. It's making me real mad, I'm not gonna lie. This node is, we spent a good 20-30 minutes on this yesterday morning, too, to the point where, like, I I'm just so sick of this node. It's going to be the same outcome. Am I locked into a... You think? Get the defense ups and other buffs. Oh, he had his ultimate that time. Yeah. Yeah, this node, man. This node is the worst. Alright, we'll try Fury Special first this time. Thank you for the tip. Give it a shot. That's why I love chat. I love this platform for that, because y'all can tell me where my inexperience is showing. Let's see. What's the special do? Defensive for 2 turns, +2 death proof. Spread out positive effects on self to all allies. Okay, so we'll get the speed buff. Just kind of saving it for the heal. Oh, that does make a huge difference, though. Okay. I want him to not have charges, though, so we get the deflects. Oh, he didn't use them all. Alright. Yeah, we gotta focus. I get Emma and Cloak out of here, and if we can do that, I think we're home free. Yay, he didn't use the ultimate that time. Oh, there goes all my turn meter, though. Fuck you, Emma Frost. I hate that tune so hard, dude. She is so... Oh, no. Come on. She is just... I mean, that tune... She's been around for, like... Something like 2-3 years, I think. I don't know. I'm new to this game, but she is... I hate her so much. My biggest pet peeve in any Hero Collector game ever is characters that have passives that manipulate enemy team turn meter. I hate having to play them. They're the worst. I hate using them, because that's the only thing they're good for, and then the game eventually invents a counter for them. Here's the thing, though. Like, if I use Fury Special and Iron Fist ult in the same go, then I can't heal. So, like, it really... Like, I'll try it. But, like, the problem with that is it puts me out. You know, like, it makes it so that I cannot... heal tunes. Oh, that offense down was big. Too bad I didn't land that the last 4 attempts. Yeah. Blind everybody else. Yep. We might have to restart the whole thing. I'm really not looking forward to that. Really not looking forward to that. This is not, honestly, this is not where I thought I was going to get held. Was not on the skill section. Right, didn't get the stun either. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's really tough to prioritize because, like, I need to save some of that healing, but they just... Yeah, I needed to kill him in the first wave, and the team went down too fast, and I couldn't back out in time. And I mean, if we can get back to Captain America so I could flip all the debuffs before they wiped my team, that would be really nice. But, see, I need her to stop using that. That's what kills me, because I'm about to take a turn, and then their whole team gets to go again, and I get rocked. Clears all my buffs. Yeah, I'm really sick of these. I'm not going to lie. Like, Scourges are fun, but when you're in the game for 10 months and you don't have teams, they are toxic. They are very, very toxic. Well, see, the annoying part of me with these Scourges is I don't have any of these teams. Like, I've been playing this game for 10 months, going on 11 months, and it's just impossible. I've spent tons of money. Not tons of money, but I've spent a decent amount, a chunk of change in this game in the last 10 months, too. And I'm going to tell you, it feels bad when I come into things like this and I have nothing. I have no solutions, no answers. My best skill team that I beefed up to be good skill team is getting pooped on. Like, it just feels bad. It just feels really bad. I hate I hate it so much. I'm at the point where I might just reset the whole thing and see if I can go difficulty 6 with some Scourges and get a comparable amount of points, because I think we're stuck. I don't think I have anything else that'll get us through this room. I have one more attempt what I can do. Yeah, the cloak's what's messing with me, and I can't get over to focus on him because the stupid Drax doing the only thing he's good at. I'd have to be able to target him. I'd have to be able to target him to stun him. So here's hoping that someone survives this and I can take out Drax. That's what this goal here is somebody survives this. I can take out Drax. Does this actually have an attack? No, let's just attack. Come on, just give me a turn to hit Drax. Nope. Nope. I got the quit off in time that time. Because, yeah, if we can come in there with no Drax, it might be a different ball game. But again, we'd have to be able to kill Drax, and that's the problem. That's fine. You can take out Hawkeye. Let's give him speed up, see if we can't get ahead of that Emma Frost. Just waiting. Nope. And I can't use Valkyrie. Yeah, I might have screwed up so bad we have to reset. That's really irritating. Alright. One more try with the good team. And we might have to reset. Big disappointing. But yeah, I'm not, like, I don't think whatever the next legendary is, I'm 99% sure I'm not going for it. Because all these things end up doing is taking away resources from teams like my Horsemen that I could be using to get better characters and push further in Dark Dimension and stuff. And, yeah, I'm like, no matter how hard I try, they always pick teams to... I don't play this game all like that, but I will peel back the curtain real quick here. They look at teams that are underutilized. They look at, okay, what's not performing, and we're going to make this the requirement for the legendary. Yeah, didn't get the stun. And that's what they do. So like all the teams that they're gonna pick for those, I'm almost guaranteed to have no levels in, because they're all gonna be teams and setups and stuff that stop, dude. Oh my god. The alt has the stun? I thought it was the special. Oops. Guess I have to use the ult to kill him. Is this only adjacent? Yeah, let's just get that out. Oh, hey, we disrupted her. That's cool. Oh, it's enraged. Oh, okay. Apply stun. Okay. All right. Master Gilgamesh, that might be the clutchest thing ever. Let's find out. Come on. It might not matter, though, because he might just get to go again because of her speed manipulation. Hey, Mr. Ouchmouse, good morning. And he gets to dodge for no reason, too. That's just absurd. Let's... Come on. Yeah, there we go. Hit some good attacks here. Alright, come on. Why do you get to dodge all my minions, dude? I need every attack to hit. Come on. Why? Why? Why do you dodge all of them? Oh, he might have been blinded. God damn it. So many frickin' buffs and debuffs, I can't see what's going on anymore. Oh, thank Christ that missed, though. Yeah. That's okay. I think, Master Gilgamesh, though, I think you've helped me get the order of operations down. Let's get rid of all those debuffs. This is by far the most annoying node I have ever played in this game. This takes the cake. Over everything, this takes the cake. Alright, now I can focus Emma. Let's just do the basic. And that's a nice clump over there, too, so we can start hitting her. Oh, look at that, you got barrier. And you can't be... debuffed. Okay. So it would be a waste to use the stun on her. Let's use the stun on Dagger. Because she couldn't be debuffed. We just need her to die. Oh, that's probably spells death for her, because that's a lot of counters. Alright, come on, team. We can do it. Yes, just kill her. Please, for the love of God, kill her. Yes! Okay, now we switch priorities. Madeline Pryor's got to go, because her negative debuffs wrecked me on normal the last time I played this. Okay, let's do that. Let's do this. And this should give me deflects, too. Nice, okay. Let's get that out of here while I'm thinking about it. Let's go back to Dagger. Get that slow that they can't get out of anymore. All right. Yes, okay, cool. All right, let's go, Master Gilgamesh. We got through the hardest part. Now we just gotta keep our health up as best we can for the main team going into this next part. We're gonna save that just in case. Okay, you know what? Feeling good. Come on. Just want to get her out of here because she can chew through my minions and make it difficult. Oh, nope. Too late. Got stuck behind Silver Samurai. Oh, his taunt is gone. Remove all them debuffs. Everyone who had debuffs should get to attack. I wish all the buffs I had carried over from round to round as well. That would be hot. Putting stun on cloak was the key, Master Gilgamesh. You called it. I am so happy I listened to your advice, my friend, and didn't give up. That is the really cool thing about the Scourges, is that they are one of those things where they get really frustrating, but when you do finally clear it, it does feel really, really good. It feels incredibly awesome to get through it and just to be, you know, on the other side. Again, we might need to buff up a Hero Asgardian for the final tier because I did lose one. Oh yeah, basics all day, buddy. Basics all day. I'm not worried about the little plinko crap that this guy's going to do to me here. This little plink damage. Plink, plink. Although, full stop, if I get to Union Jack's like 6-shooter rapid fire thing, I'm going to use that. Maybe not. Alright, I lied. I won't use any of it. We had nice health. Alright. 2, 3, 4, 5. Core group's all here. Alright. Alright. That is big. Now watch this. Let's see. So right now we're at 760. And I just because looking at the tiering and the leaderboards right now is really fun. We were at 6,000. That puts us in the top 5,000 again. 40-something hundred. Find me again. Yeah, 4453. And I think if we hit 900K, we can stay in that range. All right. This one might take a little mathing, but I'm not as worried about taking an L here. Yes, ouch mouse. It is dope. All right. Another pre-taunt. Let's start the same way. This will heal. Get some defense up and death proofs out. Let's the attacking or stealth. We don't need that. Oh yeah, let's take the offense up. Let's do that. What they consider adjacent is weird, by the way, in this game. Alright. Oh, he doesn't have taunt. Black Bolt? Black Bolt, right? Black Bolt's the problem? I think Black Bolt's the problem. We don't have any debuffs. Let's hit him with the tank. So if you want to come throw axes about your problems, I will be going to work as soon as I'm done streaming today. So my plan is to get off around 9:30, 10 o'clock and head in. So probably 10:30, 11-ish if you want to swing by. Let's get the meat shields. We need meat shields. And we need to get to either Iron Fist. Let's do this. All right. No one likes you, Black Bolt. That's why you got dogged in the movies so hard. Yeah, we might actually have to take out other people first. We'll see. Alright, well, we can get around that taunt by using his ult. Oh, nope, because the dodge canceled it. It's okay, you can hit the meat shields all you want, team. Beat up the meat shields. That's what they're there for. Oh, Nick Fury has to use a basic. That feels bad. Ability blocked also feels bad. Alright, let's flip some debuffs. This is like my favorite thing. It's just, I'm going to flip all the debuffs, and then everyone that had a debuff is going to swing on you. Come on, team. We're making it. We still out here living. Mr. Outros, I am in fact a meat shield. Alright. I didn't know you were a shield agent. Yuck. Alright. Well, we need the healing, so we don't really have a choice there. Alright. Same thing. He's still got taunts, so we're just gonna hit the ult so we can hit as many dudes as possible. That's really annoying. If we lose this White Tiger, Silver Sable, whoever the hell that's supposed to be, Colleen Wing, man, we might have to take Colleen Wing out of the equation first next time. Those heal blocks end up being pretty brutal. There we go. That was decent. Crystal needs to go because she's one of the irritating ones giving us all the debuffs. Hey, look at that. They killed my meat shields just in time for more meat shields. I kind of want to... This is tough. It's a tough call. He's nowhere near being able to attack yet, but that can always change really fast. Let's do this. Yeah, that's what I wanted. That hit enough of them. Now we can focus down Black Bolt. And that'll be at least all their DPS out of this first wave. I love the 6-shooter sidearm, like, pa 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 pa, fanning the hammer. All right, Magneto time, baby. We get our blinding people out of here. We'll be in good shape. Let's go. Yes. All right, I think that's the dub, friends. I don't think there's anything else scary in this node. We can just go full tilt boogie woogie. Oh, look at all that green. Look at all them buffs, though. Look at all them buffs, though. Oh, yeah, let's come over to this corner. Execute order. Extreme prejudice. We're hopefully going to execute Order 66 here in a little bit in Swogo. Take out some Jedi. Yeah, you know what? Let's just keep Phantom X, because my luck, we won't kill him first. He'll taunt. We'll have to go back anyway. Who's left? Who's going to spawn in at the absolute last second to try to save the day here? Oh, it just took a minute to catch up. The counter had 4 when there was 3 of them on the field, and I'm like, who could possibly be left? All right. Here we go. There we go. All right, Master Gilgamesh. Big shout out to Master Gilgamesh helping me puzzle through that last node before that. That was huge, friends. Huge. Big gains, everybody. Big gains. Let's see. Just because it's fun to look. Well, we got a couple more milestones done too. It's a shame we weren't going to hit the 1 million, but there was no way. We didn't have the team comps and stuff to get over 1 million, but we will get, I think, up to 34. Another 90K would put us at, what, 940 something? Oh, we'll be just short of 35. That's okay. Where are we at now? Oh, 36. 60, babies. There we go. What's that get us? 36.60. Oh, 230 and a 4. Oh, man. Here's hoping this run will hold. Heroes, Guardian, Ravager, or Wave 1 Avengers. So we did lose Infinity Thor, which was a bit of a bummer, but my whole plan was literally we're just going to plug Cap in. So we got Vol, we got regular Thor. Oh, you know, let's scope the enemies here real quick. What's the focus? Okay. Nothing in this really seems too bad. That's literally the team. That's the team. Let's go. Let's get it on. Oh, I'm so excited to have my first, respectable Scourge clear. after refreshing my memory. Oh, hi, big kitty. Sorry, my chonker boy he wants his breakfast, but it's too early. Well, his morning crunchies. What's the damage? Flip one random positive effect to defense down. So, I don't know if Rescue is going to actually provide them that much utility. I mean, she puts barrier and stuff on, but she was weak ages ago. Taunt up for Cap. Oh, man. Look at that. Look at all that block. They're doing nothing to me. Look at all that energy going around. Yeah, we got Death Proof. Let's get the taunt on Beta Ray Bill. Put some damage out there. Man, yeah, those Bio Avengers are trash. Like, I saw what was in this node, and I was like, ooh, man, when this first came out, I'm sure these guys were terrifying, but, like, they're barely hitting. Let's remove some buffs. Not from who I wanted, but... Man, Beta Ray Bill is just insane. I'm very happy about Beta Ray Bill out here putting in work. What's the alt do again? A million things. Still 10% health from all enemies. Redistribute. Yep, we want that. Wow. Alright, and we got those war machines over there stunned. Alright, let's get... I didn't click on war machine, but... Cap just like, nah, we're gonna dodge. Oh, boy. Cap is such a clutch. OG Cap in this game is a phenomenal unit. Like, you can say what you want about the other Wave 1 Avengers, man, but Cap is just unquestioningly, I think, one of the best characters overall in this whole game. Just OG Cap. His reworks are always solid. He always puts in work. His cleanse, his buffs are, like, universal. This Cap is, like, the definition, well, maybe not the definition of a plug-and-play character, but he's about as close as you can get to having, like, true plug-and-play viability and not just being overpowered. Because I feel like it's what a lot of people are like, oh, this is plug-and-play, but it's like, no, it's just either a pre-taunt tank or it's overpowered. That's not necessarily plug-and-play. Like, plug-and-play to me is I can put this down any team and it does well. Silver Surfer is plug-and-play. You put him on any team, that team just got 100 times better. At least for me. I know I've got a long ways to go in the scheme of playing this game, but man, Silver Surfer always feels good to use. All right. Yeah, I think this is pretty much just a freebie at this point. All right. Oh, yeah. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's one more that... Oh, 7. There we go. Yep. I'd say we've got it, friends. Big ults. Oh, my God. It just melted all of those people. Jesus. Woo. Big explosion. Oh, Cap getting it in. Oh, who's going to be the winner? Valkyrie? Valkyrie gets the win. All right. Woo! It's worth the blurp. Where is it? Let's give him the air horn. Let's give him a woo. Woo! Woo! All right, 950. So we did get that with the turn bonuses. Hell yeah. All right, that, friends, is a Red Hulk Scourge. Yeah. And we did have two. We had When It Rains. Oh, that When It Rains is probably what was screwing me up in that skill mode. And we had Stay Down at tier 7. None of my teams were impressive, I promise you that. All right. Let's look at the rewards. Let's get the milestones. Leaderboards. Oh, find me. Oh, baby. Top 2K. If I can stay there for 1 day and 8 hours, we're going to get a big Red Hulk boost. We'll have them, that'll be 6 stars with 4 red if we can stay in that range. I think either of these will get us 6 stars with 4 red if we stay in this general area. Oh, baby. That's cool. Here's hoping. I mean, I'm sure I'll drop a little bit because I'm sure a lot of people are waiting for the last minute, but here's hoping we don't drop too far. I don't want to have to run that again. Like tomorrow before work. Ooh, okay. Let's run through the dailies here real quick. Take a short break. I need to bring the music down too. We're gonna relax. Just take a deep breath. We'll run into war, and then we'll get into Swogo real fast. Hey, thanks for that bonus I should have got yesterday. Oh, crap. We got to run. Blitz. The pure literal cancer that is a quick blitz rotation. That's okay. We're doing really good in that milestone, too. I've almost got... Well, I got the item already. We're going for the extra shards now. Man, that felt good. That felt really good. Thank you again, everyone in the chat. Help me make it through that, being my, voice of reason. Because it's very easy to get frustrated when you got to reset a node 12 freaking times. It's very easy to get frustrated. Anyone reading any good comics lately? I haven't read any Marvel in a long time, but I haven't actually read any comics in a long time, but you never know. They find a lot of comic fans out there in the chat. Marvel always has some fun stuff. I know there's some cool stuff going on with Miles right now. Spider stuff is pretty much all I've ever paid passing attention to in Marvel. I'm a bigger DC fan. Sucks because DC doesn't have a good Hero Collector game. You can make the argument for heroes and villains, but that's a Bejeweled game with Hero Collector mechanics, and I don't know. It's fun, but the matches take too long, man. The RNG on the Bejeweled part can make some things take forever. Yeah, you want engagement time, but I'd rather have engagement time learning how to play those Scourges and stuff than spending whole minutes just dragging colored cubes and stuff. I'm still playing it, so I'm not knocking it. I just think a regular turn-based to succeed there, one that just closed, would be better. Although, who knows? Maybe they have one sequestered in the works. Maybe next year we'll get a new DC turn-based Hero Collector. That'll be something for us to pick up here on the channel. I'll play that game. The only reason I didn't play the last one is because I knew it was really old. It was older than Swogo, or at least as old as Swogo, and it graphically was not as good as Swogo. And its new player experience was also not as good as Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So it was one of those deals for me where I'm looking at it and I'm like, yeah, this game's probably not going anywhere. And it didn't. If I would have been into that game for this whole year trying to make content, I would have been disappointed because, well, it would have closed and I'd had nothing to make content on. So this game just gets frustrating sometimes because how pay to win it is. Star Wars is pay to win, but I feel like most of the time if I'm getting thrown against things that I have no business beating, it's because I'm really good. In this game, it's I just didn't spend enough money. But I digress. We're out here putting in work. The account's actually looking pretty good. We're going to do a full 1-year review video coming up in October, for my 1-year anniversary. And we'll be very comprehensive. That'll probably be, I'll go probably straight to the YouTube, and that'll probably be at least a 45-minute video, because there's a lot of things to talk about in this game. We got to talk about game modes. We got to talk about, because I almost wrote this game's most scathing 1-star review during their 5-year anniversary. I have the notes still sitting up on my wall next to me here, and let me tell you, scathing how bad that was going to be. But they've turned it around quite a bit, so it's going to be a really interesting, comprehensive discussion about this game and where, if it's worth following and competing in, and I like it. I don't know if it's new player friendly, and that's, if we're going to be honest, I think that is my biggest beef with this game right now, is it's not super new player friendly. And what I mean by that is if I am a new player and I want to get into a guild or alliance, whatever, actually doing content at my level so I can participate, it is very, very hard to find. Because most people want to join and jump into an endgame guild, which is fine, but then you're really not seeing a lot of benefit because you're not getting a lower tier gears and stuff. So like it's helpful, but you struggle a lot more early game with it in an alliance like that because you're not getting the blue and purple gear and the blue and purple ability materials as much to really boost your earlier parts of your roster. So you're struggling a bit more to get started, which in my opinion makes the game less fun. But when you do what I did for the first 9 months of this game and you start your own alliance, and then it starts telling you that because you're not level 80, because you're not, everyone in your alliance isn't dumping money to donate, it's not recommending people to join your alliance, which sucks because like I would have taken noobs. I'd have taken noobs all day just because we were doing content that was still kind of in their wheelhouse and I liked my team, but the burnout killed it, and then that killed the new game experience. So I jumped in with a buddy who had a end game alliance, and you know, it's helping me out a lot more now. But man, I could still use that purple gear from those the Doom raids, and I'm not getting any of it because we ain't running them. We're running Incursion, and I can barely participate. Which is why I think I'm gonna nix whatever the next legendary is, like Secret Defenders or New Avengers, whatever. Like, they're not bad. I'm not mad about the team. I just don't think resource-wise it's a smart investment for me. Just, you know, at least not for the first go-around. We'll try if we have teams. All the teal gear feels nice, but I don't have a single character above level 75, so I can't even use it. That's the thing. Is like believe me, I'm not complaining because by the time I am starting to get characters into the teal gear stuff, I will have enough to do a few teams. Same thing like the Blue ISO 5, because I've been getting that stuff from events this whole year and not being able to use any of it. It's been very helpful. Like when I want to put a character up in their Blue ISO, it does not take very long. It goes very quickly. But I just wish like there was a better way for me to get purple stuff, because like I can't even level up Darkhold right now. There's not even a purpose, because getting the Mystic gear has been nigh on impossible because they don't give you crap when you farm it. Which, let's be honest, I can understand getting crap drops for like orange and teal gear, but like purple gear seems like it was a year 1, year 2 gear class, and like I really don't feel like I should be struggling to find purple Mystic gear as hard as I am. Like that was what I was really thinking was going to hold me back on that Scourge, not that skill team. It was the Mystic gear for the Heroic Guardians. I'll be 5 short. That's okay. But that was, I mean, it's terrifying, man. Like it's just one of those deals where, and that's why I think the next Scourge, I mean, we're going to compete, but we're going to skip it in terms of like pushing for it, because it's a huge investment in teams that I might only be using for that Scourge. And it just takes away from me building my horsemen towards Apocalypse and all that other fun jazz. You know, it takes away from me getting characters level 80 or 85, so I can actually use said teal gear. So that's just where it comes down to for me. Like I'm loving those Scourge events. I'm just having a hard time getting the characters leveled up for them, and I just don't have the expendable income per se to get there. Let's spend this up real quick. 50. Because after we go to work after the stream, I'm going to have to be doing stuff all morning. Yeah, so my farms right now are just gold, which is the funniest thing too. Like we come into Nexus, we, you know, obviously we go for Dark Beast. For of course I didn't get any shards for them. You know, that's the other thing, is they get really stingy with these shards. Say what you want about Galaxy of Heroes, I never feel bad when I pull for stuff like I do in this game. I know Absorbing Man's not... See, look at that. I didn't even want Absorbing Man anyway. I wanted the Training Orb fragments, and the game knows. It's like, yeah, you want Absorbing Man, but we know you're farming this for the Training Orbs. Same thing with... My dagger's maxed out. So this is actually at least Ultimus food. At least that pushes me in the direction of getting some free resources. And then we go to Hero. And we run... the only reason hero and villain aren't maxed out is because I haven't had any need to push further. Like, I get my gold orbs and everything from what I have. But as soon as I max out Echo here in another day or two, we'll go back and we'll max out the Morbin Time orb because he's got gold there too. And then we can focus more on Morbin. We'll morb out till he's maxed. Say they're like Anti-Venom. Maybe we might step away from this node into something else where I can farm gold once he's maxed, but I highly doubt it. There's not a lot of gold farms in this game. Who are we working on? I think we need Bifrost to blue 2 for Incursion. I think most if not all of my Horseman teams are already at blue ice, so at least level 1. Just want to get my raid teams up, because that's the thing is I think the focus is going to have to be raid teams for me and then Horsemen going forward. Seeing as I feel like, you know, Cosmic Crucible teams are Cosmic Crucible teams, but a lot of those are going to get built up in the path to Dark Dimension 4. Dailies and weeklies are done. Alright, so we got that. We gotta do an alliance donation still. Yay! Having the Stark tech has been nice. We are almost to the... Hey, that's a cool number of Stark tech stuff up there at the top right. Having this level 80 is nice. Tech is done. Bio's almost done. Hey, look at that. I can spend 420. Bio's almost done. So I mean, we're almost at the max bonus for the Alliance finally, which is nice. That'll be really helpful. I think I'm going to save the war attacks, honestly, and let's hit the raids. Let's do my raids. Oh, well, no one joined on this side for Strike Team 1, and I feel kind of bad about it, but I'm stealing it. I keep asking people if we have lanes. I never get an answer, so I just go where it's open that I can swing on. And I know that's probably not the right thing to do, but until someone gets mad at me for it, that's where I'm at. Alright, wait for the ad break to end for the non-subs. And we'll jump to Swogo. The nice thing about Swogo is I suck in the Grand Arena in Swogo. So, and I have a big swing up attack today too, so we probably won't even clear it. So it'll go really fast. And then we'll hop in and do probably some Lord of the Rings. Real quick, get Boromir unlocked for the marquee event. Talk about recent updates and changes. Talk about when the next video for that's coming out. Let's see if I always join Incursion 3. Oh, hey, look at that. My fun lane is open. Mutant. Drop. You go in the center, Magneto. And sometimes the sim works. Let's see if it works today. Hey, it worked today. Very nice. Can we get the second sim? Now, the cool thing about this, these are all level 75 Blue ISO 2 or 3. None of these guys are above 75. So, the fact that you need to be 95 for Incursion, this makes that feel really good. Because these teams are in here getting it did. Is it any different on the other side? No, same teams. We always got to take in Rebirth first. We love our Rebirth. Oh, listen to the fat kitty crying over there. You know, fat kitty crying. Oh, yeah, well. And that's where we get stopped. You started Swogo last week? Oh, that's awesome. I love Swogo. Swogo was my first hero collector game. And that's actually, I'm going to switch the stream information here real quick. That's what we're going to be switching to. Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes. So yeah, we are going to switch over and save. Okay. I love the... Is there a save at the bottom? No. Okay, done. Okay, I upgraded my category that time. Yay, okay. Let us close and switch over. So yeah, Master Gilgamesh, if you have any questions about SWGOH, like any basic stuff, I would be happy to answer it for you. If you're looking for, like, I mean, not to say I'm not a quality streamer. However, if you're looking for people that are like way more entrenched in the game and do a lot more streaming, primarily on YouTube, but look up like AP Gains and Arnold T101. Arnold's probably the most prolific streamer for this game by far. His production quality is unreal. I love that man's streams. Yeah, so like I have kind of a mid-game account. I'm sitting at 4.7-ish million GP, almost 5. I'm about to get my first Galactic Legend here soon. And Supreme Leader Kylo Ren, so that's pretty neat, although it's not necessarily where I'd recommend going with the current meta. I would probably go a different path if I were starting right now. All right, let's see what we got. We've got Kirill the Fulcrum representing... What's his alliance? That's always fun to know what their alliance is. Representing the old Galactic Republic. Now, thankfully, I do not believe they have any Galactic Legends. So let's look at their inventory real quick. No GLs, so that's good. They do have a pretty big Darth Revan. They have a really big Vader. They have a decently sized Wampa that they probably used to solo me somewhere. General Skywalker can be scary. Gas, for those of you not initiated, General Anakin Skywalker is kind of scary. There's a lot of good relic units here, but it's not impossible. So that being said, I did not really scope the defense too much last night. I know they had some bounty hunters up north. Let's see. Yeah, bounty hunters up north and a Jedi Knight Luke team on south. Sorry, I'm all phlegmy this morning. And that could be painful. I think we're going to start with bounty hunters. Just because you can tell this is definitely where their team put a lot of focus. And also what I'm going to do here real fast, I'm going to pull up this handy dandy website and I'll show y'all what I'm doing. Where's OBS? Let's capture. So if you don't use swogo.gg, you're missing out. This is insanely helpful when it comes to your Cosmic Crucible stuff. So like what we're going to do here is we're going to pull up where's my 5v5 counters. So it's GAC 3v3. We're going to go to a 5v5 season. And we are looking for Boba Fett as the team leader. And what this is basically going to do is this is going to give us like aggregated data on win-loss rates for my Cosmic Crucible opponent. You can tell Boba Fett, regular Boba Fett, is not a very popular leader choice. Where are you, Boba? I probably scrolled past him, ironically. Come on. Where are you hiding on me, Boba Fett? Last page? I missed him somewhere. All right, Commander Luke team goes good. So you can see here the win rates and how many times they battled. and the average banners on the right. So yeah, Commander Luke or Imperial Troopers seems to do really good. So that is what we will use. We'll use our Commander Luke. Which I don't know if my Commander Luke's as good, but they're good. And we might need to place somebody too, because I don't think... Yeah, my Chewie 3PO is not that good. Who do they have on that? Luke 3PO, Chewie Han, and Chewie 3PO. Okay. 3PO, Chewie Han. We don't have Chewie 3PO, so let's use Kyle Katarn. Just for some deeps. Give him that big old DPS. Let's get it in. Yeah, you have a lot to look forward to in Swogo Master Gilgamesh. I love the variety in this game. I love a lot of the characters in this game. It's just so much fun. It's another game, though, where you're going to spend a lot of time feeling pretty crummy because you're behind. It's an 8-year-old game. Let's not waste that yet. Juicy. Big push. Let's get... yeah, we want to get him out of here as quickly as we can. Yeah, and see, here's the thing, too, with this game. There is still such a growing base of people, and there are so many experienced players that go back and create, like, free alt accounts and stuff that you're going to have people at your level to play with all the time. And I really enjoy it. This is one of those games where if you just start getting smacked around, just know it's because you're too smart. You've mastered hero collectors, and you are doing a phenomenal job. That's basically what it means in this game. If you start getting paired up against people in like the Grand Arena and stuff that are just way better than you. But yeah, this game is fun. I like this game. I like the environments in this game. I love the attention to detail and a lot of the storytelling they do in this game. It just needs graphics, and honestly, for an 8-year-old game that still adds new cool characters all the time. I didn't see how my defense did. I know they smashed me, but let's see. Oh, they have a Malevolence. I don't know how to counter that. So they didn't drop any of my Geos. I just wish they showed what teams they used. No drops on my ships. Yep, the Arnold free-to-play guide is one of the best things to do right now, especially his new one. See, I started using his free-to-play guide before all the meta shifts, so I was very invested in Supreme Leader Kylo Ren going into Sith Eternal Emperor, going into Executor, and that has since pivoted. Ooh, I didn't get any holds. So if we drop one, that's a loss, and this ship is terrifying. Yeah, I've never beaten a Malevolence, so that might just be all there is to it. But let's go see what beats Jedi Knight Luke real quick. Let's go back. Oh, come on now. Dex. Browser. Why won't the browser work? Alright. 45 B5. Does any of that fix it? Man. Well, I guess it's not going to want to put up the swgoh.gg. It's being finicky. That's okay. You guys got to see basically what it's like. Oop, I didn't want to get premium. I just wanted to search. We got Jedi Knigget. Jedi Knigget Luke Skywalker. For all my Monty Python fans. Oh! Okay. Oh, we removed cutoff. Okay. There we go. Malgus, Supreme Leader. Commander beats that. But see, they have a very buff-heavy team. Yeah, Wampa doesn't win. It's all or nothing, apparently, here. Okay. Yeah, I think we're going to have to take our Sith. What a Sith. What a Sith. Okay. Let's, execute Order 66. My mishmash here. We're so close to having a good Star Killer team. Yeah. We're so close. Alright. This team is no slouch, though. This should be fun. Let's see. Yeah, put their Wampa on this, too. Let's make sure he can't taunt us. We don't actually have to kill that Yoda. We just have to make sure he can't use his abilities. Oh, I think we took out... Alright, we're one Yoda down. Ooh, that is a high tenacity Wampa. That thing ain't taking any debuffs. It's like, nah, bruh. Get in there, Mara Jade. Beat up your future husband. Stun? Oh, no stun. Fear? Yes. Live in fear. Let's get the Hermit Yoda out. Bye. Alright. No, my banners. No, my banners. No. Wampa ruins everything. Alright, let's at least get Obi-Wan out before this Wampa ends us. Oh my god, Womped. We got Womped so hard. Okay, cool. Alright, that's fine. We're gonna lose. I didn't think we were gonna win this, but there are lots of millions of GP ahead of me. But that was very funny. What do we want to clean up Wampa with? Bounty Hunters? Let's see if my Bounty Hunters will get there. They're very baby Bounty Hunters, but we have a chance. I have this thing I used to fight Wampa in the event. This is the team I used for that, so I'm kind of hoping it will behoove me here. Although we couldn't hit stuns before, so I highly doubt we'll be able to hit them now. Yeah. Unreal, though. Yeah, we can't land any debuffs on this thing. Oh, boy, that's a Grand Arena. I mean, if I have to bring my whole First Order team or something like that to clean this up, that's just going to be really hurtful. Yeah, that's what it's looking like. Oh, God, we got a stun. Thank Christ. Okay. Whew. Not doing any damage, but we got the stun off. And if we could just keep the debuffs on, we have a chance. Alright, cool. Oh, my goodness. They're doing it. They're doing it. Can we get the stun again? Damn it, resisted. Stun! Get one more stun! Get it! Yes! Alright. Clean up aisle 2. Alright, so yeah, it's definitely an L as far as the Grand Arena is concerned. Let's just see if we can clean it up. Shock T! And some clones. Bink, 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 bink. Alright, let's get it done. Some First Order. Almost killed her in one go. Oh. Come on, just give me something to kill her. There we go. Get that taunt off. Yeah, you can swing at Kylo. That's fine. You my big boy over here, right? You're my one. Okay. I really am sick of them. I hate clone troopers. Fine. Oh, that's a big clone trooper, too. Holy crap, they're thick. No, don't kill my pilot. Man, yeah, his Omicron isn't doing nothing. Oof. Come on. Keep the advantage, please. Yeah, I really... Oof. Shock T's a tough counter. Alright, well... we can just back out of that. They ain't winning. I got one more team we can throw on them. Yeah, I want that Wampa Omicron really bad. I want the Wampa Omicron real bad. And Hermit Yoda. Yeah, what's holding me back is relics and gear. Getting from 12 to 13 is where a lot of my teams are just stuck right now. Scale that offense up, please and thank you. Let's distribute buffs, because I'm really sick of them hitting me. Sarisu, let's call them all in. Yeah, this is a tough team. She got powerful, powerful fives. Let's do this. Let's do that. This is one of my upcoming... Oof. Oh, that was through the insta-revive, too. Let's heal up Yoda. Get Obi-Wan back. Heal up. Fine. Oh. Doesn't matter. I feel like I'm just going to piecemeal these dudes. I do not care anymore. I mean, if she's just going to keep, you know, healing up every time I smack her once anyway. Ah, Yoda. Spread them buffs. Took out Jolie. Shit. That, nothing else can stun. Oh, it didn't get the stun because he had a hair of protection. Very not cool. Yeah, this is probably going to be it for Swogo this morning. It's going to get held on GAC. That's okay, though. Again, this was a really, really tough matchup for me. So I'm not upset. I'm not mad about it. Oh, hey, there we go. And over till I hear the fat lady sing. And I ain't hear no fat lady. She ain't on the track. Alright, let's see. We might as well just... We gotta take out fives. Oops, not who I wanted to click on, but that's okay. Love when you put a debuff and then they just instantly buff dispel it. Can we get the stun this time? No? Okay. Good talk, Yoda. Yep. I'm pretty sure that's a wipe. Alright, I took the tank down. Finally. Hey, you know what? We're still alive. Revan, Jedi Knight Revan out here being a boss. That's what you have to look forward to. I know I'm not playing it very well, but Revan is a monster. Mine as well. Let's get him out. Alright. Well, it was in no way, shape, or form pretty, but I think we are going to take the dub on this one. Alright. Okay. It's good practice, right? That's worst case scenario, even if it's a lose. It's a learning experience for those of you watching that are further back than me. And it's a learning experience for me. See what works and what doesn't. Alright. I'm 99.9% sure this is just going to be an auto loss for us, but... And we don't even have our upgraded one of them. So let's go to Chimera. 1, 2, 3. Go. 4. 5. Let's do... Screw it. Let's put the Falcon. It does stuff. If you hear something that sounds like whining or wheezing, it's my fat cat being very angry at me. Breach Sunfac here. Come on, game. I would like more turns. Let's reduce some turn meter. Can this get there? Very close. It's okay, you can stun him as long as he keeps the taunt. I really don't care. Yeah, the free little minion droid ships are what make this an abysmal match. Let's get another tank out here. Yeah, protection up on first order. Yes, there we go. That's the synergy we're talking about. Stupid. Yeah, what about those buffs now? We don't have protection. Blow it up. Okay, that's okay. No, that's okay. That's less okay. Stupid droids. Can we get this out of here? Give me advantage again for another extra turn. I just need something to take out these damn droids. No! Yeah, the extra spawn stuff is what really makes this a really nasty capital ship, because if you've got the separatists to go with them, oh boy. Oh, hey, look at that. Okay, sweet. I mean, it's not, again, it's not an overall win, but we did put in some work today. Let's see how much we lost by. Okay, 46, and that's because the one drop battle, it would have probably been within just a couple points had we got a win, all 4 wins, so I'm okay with that. I feel really good about that. That was a, I want to say they had like 7-something million GP. Yeah, they're 7.2 mil. And yeah, they got the win, but I mean, I made them work for it as far as we took out that defense. All right. Hey, we got a Galactic Challenge crate. Very nice. I don't push very hard in those because, again, it's just teams and teams and teams. Teams on teams on teams. All right, let's run through the dailies real fast, and then we'll get to Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth real quick, and then we'll bounce. Because, again, that's going to be maybe 30 minutes. So we'll be done with this by 9:30, 30 minutes till 10 o'clock, and get the some Lord of the Rings home love going on the channel this morning. And then I'll go to work. Whee! Alright, let's see. I think we still need the basic ones. Yeah, we are Palpatine to Relic 7 away from being on the Supreme Leader Kylo Ren challenges. Alright. And the fun and boring part. Free stuff. Oh, we're in an ad break too. Perfect. It's perfect timing for an ad break. We'll just fly through all this. Man, he's trying to throw me a lot of Sith in bundles today. We did our Grand Arena. Anything Guild? I'll wait on the raid swings because I don't have teams for that raid. So that should be the whole left side. Alright, shipments. That is actually good price for the crystals. We're buying that. Yeah, usually we have a much more rounded amount of crystals. However, used about 1,000 of them to get the finalizer to 5 stars yesterday. So we don't need anything from the weekly. Almost, pretty kitty. It's not that time yet. Sorry, he's a big chonk, so he's very needy. If he doesn't get fed at the same time every day, he gets upset, and we're trying to get him fed a little later because as seasons change, he doesn't understand time jumps and stuff, so he needs to get used to not being fed on command. Hey, look at that. We have enough to cash in. Yeah, so for those of you who are newer, finish farming these characters as soon as you can. Like, obviously go for the ones you need first, but then max out all the others as quickly as you can because it's free currency, essentially. And it takes about 6K to buy all the character shard ones. And this is just your war currency, so I mean, this is stuff you're not really using anyway. I think I was able to get most of these characters maxed out in the first like 6 to 8 months of playing the game. Once you can sim that section, it becomes a lot easier. Do you have any ships? No ships. So we can go Zeta. We'll check the gear later because the shop's already reset for the day. Don't have the Grand Arena stuff yet. Yeah, look at that. 4,900 shard shop currency. Alright, so we're just going to buy these because we need those. We need these. Oh, yeah, give me those. Definitely need those. Okay, that's the shard shop. Conquest broke. Freebie from the store. Yeah, so for those of you who got back from the ad break, we're just finishing up the morning dailies here. And then we're going to do a quick run through of my Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth dailies. We'll unlock Boromir through his marquee event. And then we'll go to work. Yeah. Hopefully over the weekend, I'm going to get some of my Lord of the Rings home videos completed and up for everybody, which would be nice. I'm a bit behind. I've got stuff to make and content to produce for that game. So it's my pet project. That's the game I really wanted to be the focus of my streaming and stuff, but they're taking so long to release any meaningful content that it's been very difficult. Very, very difficult to do much in that game outside of just log in, do my dailies, level up a character, and get out. What we got event-wise today? Ooh, credit heist. Cool. 5 mil. That's like the bare minimum, but I'll take it. We got Rex already. Yeah, we didn't get him to 5 stars to finish the marquee on the second go-around, but again, the new characters in this game are so like targeted towards veteran players that like, I mean, he's what I want to go for, but just it doesn't fit into my farm plan right now. All right, and I think, oh, we can use ship energy. Lando needs some gear, I bet. Yeah, Lando needs some love. Okay, we got that done. We got that done. So we're just looking for 15 of these. I don't think I'm going to refresh this. But it did occur to me that I should do my farming for energy while I'm thinking about it because I don't want to miss out on Bausch Leia shards. So we're going to go back. It's my boy Captain Han, who needs these. We need about 15 more of them. And we're going to farm and use all of our energy refreshes. Because I really want Bausch Leia shards. Yes, she's going to hit 6 stars today. We need her for Jabba the Hutt, too, which is why she's a big deal. You need her for both the new Galactic Legends Leia that just dropped literally yesterday, and you need her for Jabba the Hutt. So she is a very, very necessary unit that I haven't had the ability to really farm yet. Just, again, wasn't part of my normal plan. So it's been pretty nice to have the bonus drops from her every day. It has been pretty neat. And I think my arenas, if you're new to the channel, I hate arenas in every game, just especially when you start a game late in the game. Oh, we gotta get our Galactic March done. This is the fun part. Gilgamesh, we're gonna have to fight through these. I get to hit multi-sync. But yeah, that's just the hardest part in the game right now is just the gear grind for getting them into relics. And then once I get the majority of the teams I want into the relic space, then the relics will be easier to get because we won't have to be we won't be splitting our attention on the energy. All right, friends. Well, that is the Swilgo portion of the stream today. TR home. And then gotta change our category. Lord of the Rings. Here's Middle Earth. Alright, cool. Successfully updated. Switch over, get some new background music. Nope, I don't want to minimize. All right. Come on now. Drop back down. There we go. Exit. Lord of the Rings home. I really do like this game. If you like Star Wars, it's the same company. It's Capital Games, as they're affectionately referred to in the community. And I like the game. I think it has a good starting basis. It just needs more. It feels like I'm playing the closed beta. So, like, that's where we're at. For those of you not in the know, we're going to show you how to do all of your dailies for this game in about 15 minutes. And this is going to get edited, so I'm going to chop this. So real quick, I'm going to focus here. This Maddie Boo, okay? This is my #1 pet peeve with people. And I don't think they even realize they're doing it. In this game, you have to select your leadership ability. So this guy is missing out on a ton of bonuses and stuff for his team because he's not using Strider's leadership ability. And I have another video I've been working on editing about this topic, so this will be food and fodder for that. But make sure you put it on defense. I mean, I was able to get into Silver 1 earlier in this week, which is hard to do for a non-whale player. because of people not setting defense teams. So yeah, it's one of those deals where it's really weird. I don't know why people don't pay that level of attention and don't set the defense team, but they don't. All right. I always go for the tanks first because they end up causing problems later on. I'm just going to auto it because the team's going to do what I do. This game, though, what I will say, it's AI on both offense and defense is like crazy smart. It's probably the best hero collector AI out there. This team might just be so strong it doesn't matter. They're very powered up. But Elrond gets revives, so it's really just going to depend. Oh, okay, he's single targeted instead of using the AoE. Perfect. Come on, let's get the Sam out of here. Yeah, because he's their taunt and he's heal. No, he heals himself a little bit, really. He doesn't heal the team. That's Mary. But I like to try to get, if we go Sam, Mary, and if we're still alive, generally that's the win, if we can get Sam and Mary out. And still have at least Elrond with a bunch of the death proof. Which is essentially what that is. It's Unbreakable, I think it's called, in this game. But I mean, shit. Let's just get... Fine. If Frodo's just going to sit there ass in the breeze, we might as well get rid of Frodo, then Mary. Or Pippin, rather. Pippin's the healer for the team, and so he's like, it's like really important to target him. There we go. Cool. Yeah, we haven't even lost a character yet. And again, they're supposed to be getting tons of nimble, which is like dodge in this game. They're supposed to be getting tons of dodges and minor heals and stuff up from Aragorn's leadership. But because it's not active, they're not getting it. Which, it's one of those things too, where I don't even know if they needed to do that. I feel like if you only have one leadership ability on the team, it should just auto default to that. Maybe that's a patch coming up. Maybe that's on the developer side, and I shouldn't be so hard on players, but I feel like if you're still playing this game and you're in silver, it means you're trying. So you should probably try to remember to set a leadership on defense. And it's really easy to miss too. Like this, I love giving the community flack for it on my stream just because it's very, very easy to miss. And I'll kind of show again where that is, just in case there's anyone watching that's like, but Ro, you're just being a jerk and you're not actually showing me how to fix the problem. Well, that's a video coming out on YouTube this weekend. But we got to try. I mean, you know, we got to do something, but I'll show it again just so everyone has an idea of what they're in for. See? Now, if they would have had that leadership ability activated, I don't think we'd have won that. I don't think we'd have won that at all. So just something to keep in mind. Ooh, that's a big boy Aragorn right there. Holy crap. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to come through here. We're going to run the relic challenges and stuff. This is too high for me. I don't have the teams. My Elrond team is close. My Elrond team is very, very close to that final tier. This, I actually like the middle tier better because I need more of the yellow than I do the purple. With the guild campaign in this game. Oh, welcome back, Admiral. Well, you did miss the vast majority of the stream. Unfortunately. Yeah, we finished our Marvel Strike Force Cosmic Crucible. We took an L only because of those resets. If it wasn't for those two goofy misplays I made that caused me to reset, we'd have had big dubs all around. So that was on me. We got through the War Scourge that I've been pushing on the last couple days. And we set a really good high score. We're in the top 2,000. So we're going to get a nice big boy Red Hulk by the time, hopefully, that event is done. So that's really cool. We went over to Galaxy of Heroes and lost our Grand Arena Challenge there. It was a collection issue. I had 4.7 mil. They had 7.5 mil. But we still cleared everybody, which was cool. We got through all four nodes for Grand Arena, and we beat a Malevolence, which was impressive because that was my first time beating a Malevolence on defense, so that was pretty cool. And now we're here doing just the basic dailies in Lord of the Rings Heroes of Middle-earth, and then I gotta hop in about 20 minutes to go to work. But yeah, GAC is not in. There's no matchmaking. Well, the problem I have, and it's not actually the matchmaking's fault, it's my fault for being a bad whale in that game when I started. The problem is I am better than anyone else in Bronzium. Most of the time I'm in Bronzium, and most of the time I get easy opponents that I just poop on, which is why I didn't really stream those, because it's not impressive. It's not anything to brag about. Being in the lowest tier is not cool. Meanwhile, you have me and Marvel Strike Force, where I'm in whatever the first tier of gold is, and I've been playing the game for less than a year, and there's only one rank above me. So like, but the matchmaking for these games, they all kind of work the same, and it puts you up against people. Like, you win a few and then you get humbled, and then you win a few and then you get humbled, and it's not really until you hit the end game where you can not ever you can really break that cycle. So like, and that's the problem I'm at in Star Wars, is I'm hitting people who just don't care, but they're really big accounts. So like, trying to get past them into the higher difficulty tiers in that game is tough, because with where I'm at now, it's either, that wasn't the note I wanted. Because of where I'm at now, it's either I'm fighting people that are way weaker than me, but then I get to like what I would say your promotion round to get into the next rank. And because there are other people that are like let their account go for so long and they get knocked all the way down, I get these 7 mil GP teams that I have to try to win against to get out of Bronzium and back into Rhodium, I think is what comes after that. I don't remember off the top of my head, but y'all get the point. Is if you're, Star Wars is going to be a long grind for me to get back into a competitive shape, but that's why we have, Marvel Strike Force and the Cosmic Crucible. That's why we play this game. Give us some variety. This game right now, I just feel so bad, because this game has such promise, and they've got such big ideas, and they have a decent setup for everything, and they just can't. It feels like they just can't put out content fast enough. And it really sucks that they brought this Star Wars raid system over, because, like, in Star Wars, I get why they want to bottleneck you on raids, because it's a huge resource builder in Galaxy of Heroes, and I'm sure it will be in this game too. But the problem right now is there is absolutely nothing. I mean, this literally is what I do every day. I log in, I shop through all the shops, I do all my dailies, I leave. There's really not a lot going on in this game right now, and it's really depressing, because it has potential, but I feel like if they don't make some major strides by next summer, the game's not going to make it a year. I mean, maybe it'll make 2 years, even if it limps along, just because the IP, and it'll trickle in new people who will spend a little bit of money here and there. But like, I just have a really hard time with, like, I mean, literally the only content they've added to this game for 2 months is marquee events and raid chapters that 90% of the community can't play. And marquee characters that 90% of the community isn't going to have the resources to level up or do anything with. So I'm not, like, I love this game, but it makes me sad that they have nothing going on for anything other than just grind. And it's like, if you want to get past the first thing of the raid, you got to whale, and your whole alliance has to whale. That's not really fair. It's not fair to the intro players. Right, that's what I'm saying. I really wanted to do well. I'm going to start a video. So, like, I've got a few videos in the pipeline that I've just trying to find the spare time to make. That's what it comes down to, is between doing these morning streams, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, taking care of Mrs. Gilead, helping out with stuff during the week, working my regular job, and then I work weekends at my day job, because that's when most of our business is. So like, I end up doing a lot of stuff on the weekends, and that's, probably would be the best time for me to actually get editing done. But unfortunately it doesn't happen. So then, like, I have to try to cram all my editing into Monday, which is like my only full day off then, with all the streaming and stuff. So it's been challenging. I'm also not the greatest video editor. I have no background. I'm like self-teaching myself all of that. So if you go to their YouTube channel and you're like, wow, his stuff's actually not too bad. Like, I literally started editing content less than 6 months ago. So, I mean, I got a long way to grow and go in that department, but I feel like I'm moving in the right direction. I'm also a perfectionist when it comes to stuff like that. Like, I don't want to put out something that is not as good as the video I put out prior. So like, I'm always trying to improve, which is, I think, the right mentality. It's just, unfortunately, sometimes that's easier said than done. And then that gets in my head, and then I get like, oh, I'm self-conscious, I'm not going to put out a video this week. And yeah, so it's 6 of one and half dozen the other. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. And I want to make good content. I want to have good knowledge. If you're looking for, I think I have some space, Admiral Arlani, if you want to get into my guild for Lord of the Rings Home. I think I have some space if you're looking. Let me check real quick. So you can always come back and view this. You can pause it if you want to. Yeah, I got 2 spots right now. So if you want to join us, we're the Gondolindrum. If you're not a Lord of the Rings lore nerd, that's a First Age, one of the greatest elf societies ever built. The hidden city of Gondolin. Where Tuor and Huor and like the start of all that storyline takes place. And yeah, where what's his face? Glorfindel slays a Balrog. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in Gondolin. If you're not a First Age fan, I'd look up Nerd of the Rings and watch some of his content on Gondolin, man. It's fun. You have the first Lord of the Rings book, but never read it. So I like reading. I'm not a person. I don't find a lot of time to read anymore, though. I've been big on audiobooks. And I'm going to tell you right now, if you've been struggling to get into Lord of the Rings just because the literature is dense, like there's a lot of like, I don't want to say big words like an insult, but like there's just a lot of like old language and different terminology. And like I got blacklisted for this, but they use the word faggot in the book, but they use it in its proper term. It was a book written in the 1940s. They were literally referring to carrying bundles of sticks. They say it in context, like it's a line from Boromir, I think, where before they go up to the icy mountains, or the path of Caradhras, and he's like, yeah, we should get some faggots of wood so that if it snows on us real bad, we don't freeze to death. And it's kind of jarring sometimes, like when you hear that language in a sense where like you have to actually remember, oh, this was written almost 100 years ago. It was written like 80 years ago. And that terminology was way different then than it is now. It means completely different things in the language. So I like the audiobooks, though. They have a really nice set done by Andy Serkis, the guy who voices Gollum. And he puts in a lot of voice acting effort into his stream, or his reading. So, like, when he's Gandalf, he sounds very much like Ian McKellen. When he's voicing, the Hobbits, he sounds very much like their actors. It's very well done. And it's a much easier way to get through that really dense content and to get like the emotions and the message and everything, because those books are dense. They're good books, but they are thickums. They are definitely thickums. So yeah, as far as that goes, I love this game. I'm thinking about doing lore tied to characters in the game. So like maybe doing a little episode on Shagrat and showing where from the Lord of the Rings books he comes in and why he's relevant. And why like some of these characters are like get names that you recognize, and some of them like Sergeant Ara, who, okay, nerd moment. This is a waste of a character, not because she's a woman, not because it's Gondor and the team's not out yet, because they have she was never in the books, and they have actual characters that from the books from Gondor that could have filled this role. Baragund, I think the dude's name was, captain of the Watch. Was an actual character from the books from the Siege of Gondor that they could have used here in this place. So, like, I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll see him and she's just meant to be a generic minion character because she has no place in the books. But, like, it would have just been nice to see that as a nerd. Very nerdy perspective on that one. But I do like, I mean, you get Biffer, you're getting, we got Faramir already. The game is getting there. We're getting characters that matter, that people are going to be excited about. We still don't have the whole Fellowship, which, I mean, they locked Gandalf behind a raid that no one can complete, so that's that. I mean, again, the great game. They make questionable decisions sometimes on how they've been releasing things, and yeah, let's just hope that it lasts, because I enjoy it. I enjoy the source material. I think there's a lot of room for content and development here. It's just really hard to stay interested in a game where that's it. I'm literally done for the day. I'm gonna run one more arena battle and do this Faramir Marquee, and I will be out of things to do. Oh, I'm sorry. I got to do some Shadow campaign too, but I mean, spend a little more energy. But I mean, look, I'm going to log in for my noon bonus. I'll have my guild battle done. I'll have my arena battle done. I'm going to have a shadow progress done here in a minute. I could probably finish the other arena battle before we get off stream, but I don't really care. I hate arenas. They're my least favorite parts. Plus, I want to wait till a little bit closer. Welcome, welcome. We have a Discord, too. The link, it's the same Discord as the Twitch Discord, but we have our own private channels under the Lord of the Rings home section that I will add you to. So all I would ask there, Admiral, is if your name is different on Discord than it is in here, when you join up, just say, hey, it's Admiral Aralani, so that I know to add you to that. Let's see, we need to farm Robel here on the Shadow campaign. I made an oopsie, and I don't want to say it's an oopsie. I still think this team is going to be really good, but I went the route of Haradrim and Isengard for Shadow, and as soon as I got into the Haradrim, I stopped farming the Isengard, but I'll tell you right now, best Shadow team in the game for a free-to-play or light spender is Isengard. You run the big four with Gaz Ironhide, the big troll dude you could farm in Guild 1-9. That's easily the best Shadow synergy you're going to get for a very long time in terms of the grind and the farming and stuff. Haradrim's not bad, but what myself and I don't think anyone else in the community really realized was they play off of dealing debuffs. And the problem with that is that they don't have enough focus to land their debuffs. So I'm hoping that after the next month or two that they're going to get a mini rework and just get some focus added to their kit so that they are a bit more viable. But aside from that, that's where the mistake was, is you got to really ramp them up big to be able to do anything with them, and that's the upsetting part. So like I'm stuck trying to get to Arwen so I can keep farming for my Elrond, but I can't get far enough in the Dark campaign because I haven't invested enough in the team. So if Admiral, if you're still working, if you're very barely into the game, Isengard for your Shadow team. That's most important push, and just stick with them. The big four Isengard here, I'll show you who I'm talking about too, just so again, it's screen time. Actually, this is the Isengard guy. You don't have to farm right away. There's Morza. But you want the big four. Ugluk's your leader, so you want him for sure. Dunhar's your healer. You want a lot of him. Ugluk and Mauer synergize together. They have assist attacks and stuff. So, like, these three are the core. Ozhak is a little later on. You might need to fill in somebody like Wubet from the guild store or something to get a fifth. And I would, again, wouldn't use Morza. I'd use... I'd use this big bad right here, Gaz Ironhide. He's wild. Big wild. And I would actually, you could farm him to 7 stars. Just go right to 7 with him and Ugluk. That way you're not missing out on resources like I am, going back and having to farm for lower node people when I'm like way at the end of the guild campaign and I'm missing out on stuff. All right, let's go get a Boromir. I got a day left on Boromir. Let's see what Eärendil the Mariner has to say. Boromir, captain of the White Towers, beloved by all of Gondor, but most of all his brother Faramir and father Denethor. They are all courageous men in their own ways. Boromir's enemies find him imposing. His allies rally to him and draw their strength from his will. Boromir's ability to bond with his fellow Gondorians, family or not, makes him even stronger. So yeah, and this is just like the Swogo ones where it's like, okay, hold the line, attack, unleashes an attack on enemy, inflicts weaken. So that's his basic. Yeah, I mean, these are not super entertaining as far as stuff to do, which is, again, why you're not probably seeing a lot of people streaming. And the people who are big whales, because they're streaming the raid. He's central to their ability to resist the mortar enemies, hold the line, inflicts weaken. Yeah. I mean, we could probably honestly auto through this. It's that these ones don't mean anything. And honestly, they have the 2 challenge tiers, but I'm not spending money for the challenge tiers on this time around. I did that for the elves to get Elrond, and I don't regret that at all. I did it for the Haradrim because they were data mined as being needed for the Witch King, and I thought we'd at least have the announcement of when approximately he's going to launch, but we don't. So the Haradrim are going to be my main team, but they've set me back. So, and they probably screwed me out of getting a 7-star Elrond on his next pass too. So we're pot committed, unfortunately. If you're a poker person, we are pot committed. And there's really not a whole lot we can do to back out of it now without really setting ourselves even further behind. So we're just going to make the best of what we can. And very soon we'll be able to start really ramping their abilities for my Haradrim, and that'll be where they start to shine more. But yeah, so we're going to run through this. I'm going to go to work. But I hope everyone's having a good morning watching today. I think starting next week I should be able to start 7:30 on the nose each time. I think that should be a lot more doable. I'm not a morning person, so getting in the habit is hard. Let's see what his special one. Towering Presence both attacks and grants him Taunt and Fortitude. Cool. We don't like AoEs. And again, we could probably just hit auto. I'm going to take a minute to take a quick restroom break. I'll be back by the time this is done, probably. Alright, we're back. I really wish they'd let me use other characters in there just to make it go a little faster. So let's see. His special 2 or ultimate, depending on the game you come from. Using the Horn of Gondor, Boromir attacks all enemies and grants might to all Gondor squad members. That's actually pretty sweet. If Faramir is an ally, Boromir will attack all enemies an additional time and grant Eagle Eye to Faramir. So that's pretty dope. Let's do it. I really wish that would have been more impressive as far as nuking a bunch more of the enemies, but having might on everybody is really cool. That's a really big boon. But again, that's the thing with this game right now, is there's just not enough resources, and there's not enough ways to earn resources to play with multiple teams. You've kind of got to make smart investments as soon as you start. And yeah, honestly, there's 3 teams in this game that if you build these 3 teams, you will have a little bit of something for everything. And that's your Rivendell elves, your basic hobbits, like your starting hobbits and Aragorn or Strider, and your Isengard orcs. That's like probably your best 3 free-to-play teams right now, because even though Elrond isn't a free-to-play, like, you're not going to get him unless you've been really grinding your elves. Oh. Service outage at my work, so I won't be able to do any internet stuff there. That sucks. That's most of the reason I'm going into work. That'll be all right. But yeah, so he's the only legendary in the game right now, so I think that just kind of de facto means you got to build those teams, because again, just like any other hero collector, that your legendaries are your best characters. Why would you avoid them, right? Like, you gotta build for them. So, you know, your Rivendell elves, which I have an Elrond unlock guide in one of my earlier videos on my YouTube, so if you want to kind of see how that event worked and see what characters to use and stuff like that, at least for the first go around. When Legolas becomes farmable, you're going to drop one of them for Legolas, but to start, I got the ones you want. Alright, let's see what his passive is. Captain of the White Tower. If a Gondor squad member's health falls below 50%, Boromir can cleanse them of 2 Banes and grant them regen. Okay. If that ally is Faramir, this can grant him haste and might as well. Ooh. the brothers that never get to fight together in the movie are going to be or in the books really that we see, get to be super fun to play with here. All right. Yep. Again, I would probably in this situation go after Gaz first because there's no tanks on the enemy team, but it's a giveaway. It doesn't matter. All right. Oh, that's cool. She's got a mark so I can work around. That's nice. Next time I gotta do that, I should slow that down so we can see the actual animation instead of it flying by. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is all there is to stream right now is marquee events, and that's why it's kind of like, yeah, we haven't been focusing on this very much because, well, unless I'm spending money to get the ultimate tier unlocked where it's actually a challenge and we have to use some strategy and stuff, they're just not very fun to watch, I don't think. I don't know, you guys are watching, you tell me. But, yeah, I mean, it's a kit reveal, basically, in-game. You just get to kind of see how they work. We get them unlocked at 3 stars. We could push for the challenge, but again, putting literally this much resources in him just to get 10 light crystals doesn't really seem worth it. Not to me, anyway. All right, friends. Summon our Boromir. Does he have the fellowship tag? That's what I want to know. I want to know if he's got the fellowship keyword. He does not. Man, so they're going to give us... So here's the thing that I'm having a hard time with right now. And just, this is where this game has also got me a little irritated. You call the game Lord of the Rings. So you'd figure that the Fellowship would be a team you put a lot of effort into getting into the game, right? They're a big, important deal. You got Strider, you got Boromir now. None of them have the Fellowship keyword. So right now, the only Fellowship players you have are Legolas and Gimli, who are pay-to-win only, and Gandalf, who is essentially also pay-to-win only, because the only way you can get him is by having a guild that places super high in the raids. And like, it's really hard to do. You got to have a whole team at basically the whole alliance, basically at max level with 3 or 4 good teams, max level. And our alliance is still building to that. So it's a good place to be a beginner. But it's just so irritating that the number one reason people are going to want to play your game, and they're not even in the game. And I can't even like use this Strider and Pippin. None of the hobbits have fellowship tag. And it's really weird that you have 9 characters, 8 of whom are in the game. Actually, I think all of them are in the game, right? Merry, Pippin, Frodo, Sam are all in the game. Strider, Gandalf, Legolas, Gimli, Boromir. Yeah, you have all 9 of them in the game, but you only have 3 with the fellowship tag, which tells me that you're going to get another Strider as Aragorn, which is fine. I think that should probably be a legendary character in Aragorn, son of Arathorn, and he'll be your fellowship one. And then you'll have like maybe a legendary Frodo or a legendary Sam that goes on that team. But like, it's just so weird that you have all 9 of the fellowship in the game, but only 3 of them have the fellowship tag. And Fellowship it seems to me like Avengers from Marvel Strike Force, where like everybody who is in the Fellowship should have the tag on every one of their character iterations, even if they're not meant to synergize with that team, just so I could go and take the Fellowship to Mordor, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, that's the little stuff like that's what this game is missing right now. And I feel like once we get that, once we get like another legendary to push for, once we get, another PvP space, or hell, I'd even take like a guild war where we can earn character shards and stuff over these raids, because they're just not doing it. They're cool, they have a good concept, but they make them so impossible for anybody who's not a whale to get into. It's very disheartening. It's very, very disheartening. But that being said, on a more positive note, friends, I hope you had fun watching today. I gotta get rolling. I'm not gonna be late for work, but we definitely should have left probably 10 minutes ago. So that being said, friends, I'm going to take off. Just a few things before I do. First and foremost, if you loved hanging out on the channel with me this morning, make sure you leave a follow. If you want to see more of this content in posterity, make sure you check out the VODs. Also, I'm going to start working on porting a lot of this over to the YouTube channel, which goes by the same name, just Row of Gilead. So if you're interested, follow and subscribe and stuff over on YouTube as well. We also have a Discord that you can join. I'm trying to start up a nice community here with our channel, so it's pretty empty right now, but feel free to jump in. There's plenty of good, well thought out channels and stuff where you can ask questions about all the different games we play on the channel. We have a nice general chat. My guild members rather for Lord of the Rings Home. Don't forget, we do have a link in our pinned chat that you can join as well. And then we also have a Facebook page, Row of Gilead Gaming, which I'd like to see more interaction with. So we're just trying to build from the bottom up, just trying to build that community basis. So help me out, like, subscribe, join the Facebook page, leave a mildly inappropriate comment if you want to. I like having fun. I got a good sense of humor. Let's just not be, offensive to minorities or genders, but you can call me an idiot if you want to. I'm gonna laugh at you anyway. It's fine. I got thick skin, otherwise I wouldn't be doing this. I know I'm not the best, still learning. So that being said, we still don't have a sign off for the channel, so I just want to wish everyone an awesome Thursday. I hope everyone has a great day, and I will catch you guys live next week, Tuesday morning, 7:30, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Thanks again, everybody, and as always, keep it easy.